Okay, in our last video, we created our sales and marketing dashboard and we started adding a few reporting components to our dashboard. We're going to continue doing the same thing in this video. We're actually going to be continuing down the same path of answering the question, how do our sales look? So far, we have our year-to-date sales by month report where we can get a quick glimpse into our monthly sales throughout the year. And then we also have our year-to-date sales by rep to give us a quick breakdown of which sales reps are contributing to our overall revenue. Another variable that we want to be able to illustrate very quickly, and it's very commonly coming up in sales discussion, is where our leads are coming from in terms of lead source. And lastly, we want to talk a little bit about and show you how to examine the difference between new business and existing or repeat business from existing customers. So rather than creating a report from scratch, we're actually going to just use the existing year-to-date sales by rep report here. We'll open it up in a new tab. Our first report, we're going to call it our sales by lead source. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go into edit here and click save as and save a new report. Year-to-date sales by lead source. And we'll save this in our private folders. I'll go ahead and save it. Now we have our new copy. From here, what I'm going to do is, rather than grouping by opportunity owner, I'm going to search here in the group rows for lead source. And now that I have my grouping, I'm just going to try to drag opportunity owner down into the columns because I think it's still important to show in the actual report here. What we want to be able to report on is the opportunity lead source, and we actually don't even necessarily need our chart here because we're going to be showing this in our dashboard components. I'll even remove the report chart if I don't need it here. I think I have all of my information, so I'll go ahead and click on save as, I'll just go ahead and save. Okay, so now I have my year-to-date sales by lead source. Let's go ahead and add that to the dashboard. By clicking on dashboards, I'll go to my sales and marketing dashboard and I will click edit and I'll add the new component that I just created, which is year-to-date sales by lead source. And in this particular case, how I would like to show this is I'm going to show this by using a lightning table, and I'm going to group this by lead source. And I want to show the sum of all opportunities. So I'll come in here, I will be able to see our lead source, sum of amount, and then record count. Record count's fine to keep. I scroll down here, we can see a couple other options that we have. We can sort by any different value. I'm going to sort by sum of amount in descending, so I see the ones at the top with the most value at the top. And actually I want to see the full number here, no abbreviations. I can even add some conditional highlighting, so I can say anything in terms of sum of amount, anything under 250,000 I want to show in yellow, and anything under 100,000 I want to show in red. And I think we're good here. I'll leave the title. Go ahead and click add. And I'll shorten this up a little bit. And go ahead and save it and take a preview here. Okay, perfect. Now we have our year-to-date sales by lead source, so I can quickly understand of my $3.6 million in revenue this year, what lead source is generating these revenue sources. And then lastly, what I'm going to do here, I'm also going to add in my sales by type. So again, I'm just going to open up my year-to-date sales by rep report. And rather than grouping by who's closing the opportunity, I'm going to group by the type. So in the grouping rows, I'll go over here and search for type. Pull up my opportunity type again. I don't need my opportunity ownership, or I could keep it in here if I'd like to be able to see how many opportunities or what sort of opportunities each sales rep is closing, existing versus new. And I think from here I'm good to go. I'm going to click save as and call this year-to-date sales by type. I can do something like this. Give it a little name there. Go ahead and save. Now that I have my report, I'll go back to my dashboard and let's go ahead and add our year-to-date sales by type. And we'll just call this new versus existing. And again, another feature of your reporting here is that you can add a subtitle. So if you wanted to, you could say, the date range down here below. We're kind of getting the same common thing of year to date, so that might be a little redundant, but just to show you how that works. And in this case, I think what I'd like to do, or how I'd like to show this, is in a donut chart. And all I really want to see here, year to date sales by type, slice by type. I like to see the full number here. And I definitely want to show the percentages. I don't want to combine the small groups into others. And I already have my total here, so I'm actually going to remove my total because I don't need it. And I'm going to do a little rearranging. And I'm going to bring this over here. Okay. Let me go ahead and save this, and let's take a final look at our reporting. Okay, so now we have a couple of additional metrics around sales year to date. Our first report shows us month by month trend as a whole. Our next report gives us a quick glimpse into what portion or what percentage of our sales are from new customers or existing repeat business. Then we can get a quick glimpse into opportunity by lead source, so we can see what lead sources have been contributing the most to our success this year. And lastly, we can get a breakdown of rep by rep contributions and our total sales number. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. What we'll be diving into next is a little bit more about our opportunity pipeline and where our team is finding success in closing new business.